it work with your wet t-shirt. You gotta shake it till your calf muscle hurt. Say the heels on your feet, the strap around your ankle. Call that Bojangles. Juice it like fruit or a douche like poop will be a loose and get loose on the goose. Ride off, get your table dance. If you got TNT, bring a friend. Shake it to the song, yeah. If you ain't with it, we're grown, then. We ain't no boys, we grown, then. You ain't gon' dance, well, don't, then. Why you wanna waste a good song, then? See you when we're down doing nothing. On the floor wide open. Eat so much, they call up in the ocean. Like an 18-wheeler. I'm with this, feel like leaking. She's soaking wet, she's leaking. Soaking wet. Shake it like a salt, shake it like a salt, shake it like a salt, shake it like a salt. Put your hands on it. Up and down, make it go away. Face the wall, shout it. Put your hands on it. Up and down, make it go away. Roll that round around like a mother wheel. Shake that, this ain't a mother drill. Roll that round around like a mother wheel. Shake that, this ain't a mother drill. Get drunk with it, get loose with it. Like Shaw said, let Bruce hit it. Get drunk with it, get loose with it. Like Shaw said, let Bruce hit it. Yeah, shake that real fast and stop. Shake that real fast and stop. Shake that real fast and drop. Shake that real fast and drop. On the floor wide open. Eat so much they call up in the ocean. Like an 18-wheeler. I'm with this. You're leaking. Soaking wet. Leaking. Soaking wet. Shake it like a salt. 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 Shake it like $1, $5 or $10. But what would you do for a 20-20? And get on the stage, shake that then. Get on the pole, do a back bend. I like that. Do it again. Here's another 10. Do it again. Look it like a game that you're playing to win. Make that boy for the yin-yang twins.
16 with those in one club. The home of big red bones and big butts. Gang spin, splitting all on the floor. On the bike, in the night, certified pro. On the pole, upside down. For real. In 69, plenty of time to pay up. My day shit hurt, my night shit turn. Doing anything that you try so you can hit one.
Wide open. Eat so much they call up in the ocean. Like an 18-wheeler. That fine with this. You're leaking. She's soaking wet. She leaking. Soaking wet. Shake it like a salt. Shake it like a salt. Shake it like a salt. Shake it like a salt.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Come on, we got DJ Cool and Duck and Fresh.
Casper.
Rock it to the beat, cause we are the best. We got Ducky Fresh and Biz Marquee. Rock it to the beat and the place to be. We got Biz Marquee and DJ 20. So hit me with the horns and make that money. Let me see those hands again. Hang on now. Hey, everybody jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Come on, listen. Some of y'all know how to do this. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all might get with this. Some of y'all won't listen. Let me clear my throat. Let's go, y'all. Oh, say what? Happy to baby. I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. For the dedication, going out to everybody across the nation. And they gonna learn something like this here. Now all the way live from New York City, Mr. Bismarck, Greta, I can get busy.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
You know what I can do with the mic in my hand? You remember that? Oh, 1, 2, yo, that is that. Tick-tock, tick-tock, do the die. No matter what I say, it always come on fly. The ladies in here, look like fruit in a cup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up.
Yo, Dougie Fresh, my fella, my man. Yo, get on the mic and do the best you can. Chance here, let me clear my throat. Come on, y'all, let's go.
I only play bangers.
EVE come through in the minds of pride. Doing it big like I live in the Taj Mahal. Talk, and I don't get into blase blah. That's why they love and that's real than the chick that they talk about. Damn is the words that come out their mouth. She look good always without a doubt. Ask for it, is she back and caking out? Come on. They be watching while we wiggle around. Look at them drooling. They ain't used to the sound. I keep them moving. All my ladies, put your hands in the air. It's all right now. We gon' keep you up on your feet the whole night now. Pop them bottles, yeah, drink that up, man. Got you feeling crazy? Well, that was the plan. They was waiting for me, wasn't ready for this. He got the game sold up. No one talking about Swiss. So yeah, I know you wanna fight it, but why would you try? We got them shaking everything from the hood to Dubai. Oh, yeah, we do it big, man. Why would we lie? Come on.
1, 2, 3, everybody.
Pick up, get your hands in the air, it's a stick up, shake your tambourines, move it quicker, yeah, I'm shaking down the town, picture, moving on the floor, gotta love that, how she keep it going on, gotta love that, to the beat like a pro, know you love that, she can shake it to the flow, gotta love that, on the dance floor, dance on the dance floor, move them out the way if they ain't doing it how you want yours, you ain't got to ask, keep giving more, don't need my permission, y'all heard, what you waiting for?
Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who jewels got blocks, who mostly Dolce down to the blue top. The same old pimp, Mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee me and shells full of level up. You don't believe in Harlem World? Double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Didn't know me 91, bet they know me now. I'm the young Harlem with the Goldie sound. Can't no PhD, hold me down, cooler. School me to the game, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay low, blow like Hootie. True pimp, spin no dough on the booty. And when you yell, there go Mace, there go your cutie. See me die than to see me fly. I call all the shots, rip all the spots, rock all the rocks, cop all the drops. I know you think it now when all the ball stops. Never home, gotta call me on the yacht. 10 years from now, we'll still be on top. Yo, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Now what you gonna do with a crew that got money much longer than yours? And a team much stronger than yours. Violate me, this'll be your day. We don't play, mess around, be DOA, be on your way. Cause it ain't enough time here, ain't enough lime here for you to shine here. Deal with many women, but treat down's fair. And I'm bigger than the city lights down in Times Square. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
PPA, no info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I'm flagrant. Tap myself and the phone in the basement. My team supreme, stay clean. Triple beam, miracle dream. I be that. Catch a seat at all events bent. In holsters, girls on shoulders. Playboy, I told ya. Me and Mike's to me, bruise too much. I lose too much. Step on stage, the girls boo too much. I guess it's cause you run with lame dudes too much. Me lose my touch, never that. If I did, ain't no problem to get the where the true players at. Throw your rollies in the sky, waving side to side, and keep your hands high while I give your girl an eye. Player please, lyrically,
C, B-I-G-B flossing, jig on the cover of Fortune, 500. Here's my phone number, your man, I got the know, I got the dough, got the flow down, pizzazz, platinum plus, like Zizak, dangerous on Trizak, leave you with Trizak.
Try to get intimate, even though they know I really ain't into it.
You're not into it.
I'm not into it. I already know the game and I've been through it. See, I buy my own bags, my boots, my jeans. Will I rock with my rebel yell underneath? You wanna step to me? Since you got a long way to go. Rock with me now. You claim that you're so hot, and you say you got skills in the bedroom. You try to front when you're so not. Had to chase you, still never come through. You say you wanna come see me, cause you know your girlfriend wanna be me. I'ma tell you why you can't. Said you got a long way to go. Say you wanna love me, you wanna touch me. Think twice cause you got a long way to go. Don't know how to act, how to fall back. It's like that cause you got a long way to go. It's not that deep, take it easy. You wanna please me, got a long way to go. I'm a bad girl, you wanna get close. Ease up cause you got a long way. I love it when they try to get scandalous, even though they know they really can't handle it.
They can't handle it?
They can't handle it. Trying to take me out to dinner, I cancel it. If you really want to know me, first of all, you should never try to get too personal. Cause I meant it when I said that you got a long way to go. Yeah. You claim that you're so hot, and you say you got skills in the bedroom. You try to front when you're so not. Had to chase you, still never come through. You say you wanna come see me, cause you know your girlfriend wanna be me. I'ma tell you what.
Yeah, good morning. Hey, what concerts we going to this year? We were looking up some of the concerts or some of the bands going on tour next year. A couple of weeks ago. Trying to figure out, last year we went to see The Weeknd. And we could always do Dave Matthews. They tour every year. Journey has a tour, and they're doing the thing where they claim it's their last tour, but you know, bands do that, then they tour. Wasn't it the Eagles that famously had like 10 "we promised this is our last tour ever" deals? Journey's at the top of the list right now. Journey has a massive tour in 2026. They're going all over the place. Need a concert to go to next year. Hey, your lawnmower blows, bud. The difference is I don't spend my mornings listening to your lawnmower.
Bump it up if you came to get it drunk with a dame, my shit is drunk. You came to get it on. More than 5 O's in your bank to get it on. Roll up like that plank and get it on. Plank to fit it on. Came to get it on. Hold up, you wanna work that, twerk that. Let me in, let me hurt that, murk that. Till you gotta hurt back. Can't boo, you gotta slurp that. Can't cuddle after we done, it wasn't worth that. So we am responsible for bringing dirt back. We back, she at the bar style and she throwing it up. She drink a little hypno, throwing it up. But I'm only dealing with freaks that wanna cut mine. If you agree, and one can't try to get it played late night on BT Uncut. Fellas, do your thing, let me do my thing. I mean, do your thing, let me do my thing. Move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Come on, move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Do your thing, let me do my thing. Pump it up. I see some haters drilling. I see some ladies chilling. I see that girlie I've been plotting to get. We got hop in the whip and we go pump it up. Okay, we was leaving, we was done. Then she said, can my people still some. Here we go, I see it, don't stop. They wanna ride in something with a rim, don't stop. Look, baby, you fine, but your girlfriend's not. And then she wanna hold out, getting cute on the phone. I ain't gotta be bothered, be cute on your own. My jump off doesn't run off at the mouth so much. My jump off never asks why I go out so much. My jump off never has me going out of my way. If she don't want nothing.
Right away, what's jumping out to me here is Atlantic City, New Jersey on May 23rd. How about that? Never been to Atlantic City. Journey in Atlantic City on May 23rd. I could make that happen. What else is interesting on here? Savannah, if I want to go somewhere close. Savannah, Georgia. What else is interesting on here? New Orleans in March. I already have 2 trips in March, though. Austin, Texas. Eugene, Oregon. I could go up there and shit on the sidewalk. I could go to Eugene, Oregon on April 19th to see Journey and shit on the sidewalk while I'm there. Columbia, South Carolina. Hell, that's only an hour away. Columbia's such a shithole, though. Atlantic City, New Jersey is interesting. I've never been to Atlantic City. Anybody ever been to Atlantic City? State College, Pennsylvania, at Penn State. Knoxville. Yeah, I live in Augusta. Have you ever been to Columbia, buddy? Columbia is an absolute fucking shithole. Get mad about it. I don't really see anything else on here. Atlantic City would be fun. New Orleans would be fun too, but that's in March, and I'm already gone twice in March. I don't really want to do another March trip. Tampa, Florida in May. Jacksonville in May. Charlotte in May. Atlantic City. Hey, lady, you want to go to Atlantic City in May? We went to I guess it won't be hot in New Jersey in May, but it won't be cold either. We went to New York last May, and the weather was great. It was like 75 degrees. I'm assuming Atlantic City would be similar, maybe a little warmer that time of year. Anybody ever been to Atlantic City? Jackpot, you travel all over the place. You ever been to Atlantic City? If I go somewhere that has casinos, then I get to stay for free. So it's a way to save money. So if I go to Atlantic City or I go to New Orleans, what else is on here? Vegas isn't on here. If I go see Journey in Atlantic City, I can stay somewhere for free. The weather in Jersey in May can be either or. You know what? Do you want to do that, lady? We'd probably have to do that instead of going to Vegas. Can you swim in Atlantic City in May? I bet you can, but it's probably going to be too cold for me. Oh, you've been to Seaside Heights, Jackpot? What'd you do? Go on a, you must have went on a Jersey Shore tour or something. Auburn will, what? Auburn will always be Bama and UGA's Super Bowl.
Me tar, you tar, retardation. 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 Me tar, you tar, retardation.
It's a pretty retarded take for 8:03 in the morning, bud. Notre Dame is losing all of their targets to other teams. 12 players transferring, 0 commits from the portal. Dang, for Notre Dame? I'm actually going to do a video today on the portal for selfish reasons only. I don't even know if anybody cares about my thoughts on the portal. So I'm going to do this video and maybe nobody will watch it, but I don't keep up with the portal at all, which is probably not good considering I'm supposed to be talking about college football for a living. So I'm going to do a portal video today. It's not going to be team specific. It's not going to be about any one player, or I'm just going to do a general what's going on in the portal video to force myself to get a little more educated about what's going on, who's in the portal, who's signing where, all those kinds of things. You feel me? Yeah, Zachariah Branch and C.J. Allen have declared for the draft for Georgia. But neither one of those things is a surprise. Wife and I might be driving through Georgia in May. Possibly stop by and get some Tommy fries. Well, on your way to where? Like, where are you going that you'll be driving through Georgia? What part of Georgia? If you get anywhere close to Augusta, let me know ahead of time. I'll take y'all out to eat. I'll take you to get some Tommy fries. Sorry, I'm never on the evening stream. Don't ever apologize for not watching a stream or whatever, man. Everybody. I know everybody's got a life outside of watching me on YouTube. I get it. Believe me. I totally get it. A kid has already flipped his portal commitment from Nebraska to Kentucky. Is Colorado portaling in an entire 100? Yes. See, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I have to know. Normally I just wait until, see, here's the other thing. So the portal closes on whatever day it closes, January 16th, I think. But all that means is you can't enter the portal after January 16th. As long as you're in the portal by January 16th, teams can sign you out of the portal on January 17th, January 27th, February 7th, February 17th. Like, that doesn't matter. You just have to be in the portal by the 16th. So I usually wait till like a few days after the portal closes, and then I just look at the portal rankings, the class portal rankings. That's usually the extent of what I do when it comes to the portal. Outside of like the handful of really big names that everybody talks about all day long on Twitter and shit, I'll see things on Twitter, or I'll see other videos on YouTube about like, I'm sure the minute DJ Lagway commits somewhere, I'll know about that because I'll see it everywhere. But just like general portal news and information, I don't keep up with that on a daily basis. So I couldn't tell you right now if Colorado's getting one player out of the portal or 100. I mean, I'm assuming they're getting a lot because that's what they normally do. I haven't looked. I did read yesterday on Twitter that Indiana already has a top 2 or 3 portal class again for next year. So they're portaling again. Yeah, I heard about Brendan Sorsby going to Texas Tech. That's really the only big name guy I've heard signed somewhere. I know Cam Coleman's in the portal and wants over $2 million a year, which means Georgia's not getting him. Unless Georgia completely changes the way they've been doing things as far as paying players. Supposedly Georgia's looking for a quarterback in the portal, but my assumption is that it's going to be a low-level portal quarterback, just for depth reasons. I watched Sorsby all year. Not worth it. Well, I guess it's possible all the ranking services are wrong and all the teams that wanted him are wrong. Lane Kiffin wanted him. He's got a pretty good track record picking out QBs. The best you can hope for with UJ and wide receivers in the portal is someone like Zachariah Branch. You're going to get an undersized slot receiver that has underperformed somewhere else and hope that he turns out great like Branch, or you're going to get a big, tall outside wide receiver that ends up not being any good like Noah Thomas. Georgia's not getting Cam Coleman, or like if Ryan Williams were to enter the portal, they're not getting him. Like, Georgia's not getting any of the top line wide receivers. They don't pay enough. I heard Georgia paid $1 million for Zachariah Branch and Noah Thomas. Just getting Cam Coleman would cost more than those two combined. And so far, Georgia has shown that they're just not willing to do that with wide receivers. I wish they were. You need somebody who knows how to sack the quarterback, too. I did read something on Twitter yesterday about Ty Simpson possibly entering the portal. But that's what I mean. He's not in the portal. So I try not to get bogged down with every rumor that's out there about the portal. I think the Trinidad Chambliss suing the NCAA for more eligibility is fucking ridiculous. It's just never-ending eligibility in college now. It's insane. Trinidad Chambliss and his agent and his lawyers are claiming or trying to go back in time and claim a medical red shirt from 2022 because he got his tonsils removed. Come on, man. I mean, I've never had my tonsils removed, but what's the recovery time on getting your tonsils removed? It's not an entire season. Come on. He didn't play in 2022 the same reason he didn't play in 2021. Coaches thought he wasn't good enough. A medical red shirt for getting your tonsils removed. Come on, what's next? Hangnail? You know, I stumped my toe in September. I need a medical red shirt. Come on, man. I guarantee you if Trinidad Chambliss would have got his tonsils removed this year in October, he would have been playing the next game. He's going to LSU. Trinidad Chambliss? No. He's re-signing with Ole Miss, pending an NCAA waiver for extra eligibility. He's technically out of eligibility, but he's suing to get another year or file an appeal or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, Cash Jones coming back next year for his 9th season so that Georgia can force feed him the ball in the most critical moments again. That's amazing. No, he's gone. Cash Jones is gone. When a kid used to have his tonsils removed when I was in grade school, we got to have the ice cream party the day he or she came back to school. Yeah, which was like a day later. Tonsils out on Monday, back in school Wednesday, ice cream party time. How are you? There is, to try to claim that you missed an entire season of football because you got your tonsils removed is insanity. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Got my first trip to the gym coming up today. I decided for Christmas to get me and the lady a gym membership. We decided to go with Planet Fitness. It's relatively close to where we live. It's maybe a 10-minute drive, maybe 15 minutes depending on traffic, but it's not a far drive. They're open 24 hours a day. So time of day is not an issue because, you know, we both work odd schedules since we work from home. And, you know, she's all the time having to take her daughter different places and things like that. So being open 24 hours is a plus. And I'm not going to lie, it was pretty nice in there. It was pretty nice in there. They've got massage chairs. They've got the hydro massage tables. Fuck, they even have tanning in there. Free tanning. Yeah, they don't have free weights in there, Wheezy. Everything's a machine. But yeah, they do have a bunch of Smith machines in there. But I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder anyway. I don't need no free weights. Would be more dangerous for me than anything else. Even when I was started the working out at home thing, I was just doing dumbbells, and they've got dumbbells there. But no, they don't have like free weight bench press there, or a squat rack or whatever for like free weight squats or whatever. But they've got everything we would need. They've got 1 million treadmills, 1 million elliptical machines, 1 million Stairmasters, all the different weight machines you could possibly imagine. They've got an entire room that's an ab room. The guy was like, "This is the ab room. You can do an entire circuit in here of ab exercises." I said, "That room looks painful as shit, buddy." No, they don't do classes at Planet Fitness. No. I think that's one of the reasons it's so cheap is because they don't do, like, I got my daughter a gym membership to this gym that all her friends go to. Evans Fitness Club is the name of it. It's $100 a month, but they have every class there you could possibly imagine. And it's free with your membership. You just have to sign up for the class, you know? And I mean the Evans Fitness Center place is unbelievable. It's 2 stories. They have an indoor track there. I mean, it's massive. Planet Fitness is not that, but it's close. There's only one gym closer to us than Planet Fitness, and it's Anytime Fitness. And I didn't like it. I didn't like the Anytime Fitness. I didn't like. The Anytime Fitness I didn't like. The Planet Fitness is only $25 a month, and there's no commitment or contract. When I signed my daughter up at Evans Fitness Club for $100 a month, it was a 2-year contract. So you have to pay that $100 a month for 2 years, no matter how many times you go, or even if you quit going or die. This one here, if for some reason 6 months down the road we find ourselves never going anymore, we just call and cancel. Now, hopefully that's not the case. I want to get in a habit and a routine of going. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but $25 a month is not bad. That's pretty cheap compared to other places I looked at. Yeah, the Anytime Fitness I can almost throw a rock from my house and hit the Anytime Fitness that's near here, but it is tiny, tiny, tiny. And I don't know. It's like you said, I'm sure different. There's probably an Anytime Fitness somewhere that's massive and huge and amazing. It's kind of hit or miss depending on which one you go to. There's probably some Planet Fitness that are terrible, you know. But the Planet Fitness, it's worth an extra 10 minutes in the car to go to the Planet Fitness that's near here compared to the Anytime Fitness. The Anytime Fitness place just wasn't it. I mean, it was really small. I don't think it was, well, I guess it was open 24 hours. I don't even remember. You have to be really self-motivated to go to Anytime Fitness. Well, you have to be self-motivated to go to any gym. I mean, nobody's going to come to your house and put a gun to your head and force you to go work out. So it's all self-motivation when it comes to exercise, working out, and being healthy. Juice Poot 2 or Juice Part 2. Also, I'll go ahead and apologize up front. I broke one of my own rules about sponsorship deals. The thing is, we're getting towards the end of the season. The time for me to make money is quickly coming to an end. And I succumbed to an advertising deal that had I received this offer in September or October, I wouldn't even have clicked on it. But because it's January and the football season is almost up, I clicked on it and agreed to do it. But it's not something that I normally would do. I'm just going to be honest. I don't have the rules that I have when it comes to doing sponsorships. Number one, don't tell me what to do. Of course, obviously, I didn't come to you. You came to me. So if you want me to advertise your product, I'm going to advertise it in the Uncle Lou way, in the Uncle Lou style. I'm not going to change anything I do, anything I say, or anything I wear just to promote your product. That's number one. Number two, I try to turn down anything that I don't think fits in some type of way with my channel. I mean, I've had proposals to do sponsorships for some things, and I'm just like, why in the hell would you even want me to do that? I'm a football channel, don't you? You know, you got to think about who's watching me. Why the fuck would I promote that? Well, this is one of those things, and but because it's the end of the football season, I agreed to do it anyway. No, not the sausage company. No. They wanted me to not wear the team asshole hat and don't say this and don't say that. And I told them no. That's the other reason I said yes to this one, is because I'm trying to make up some of that money I lost on the sausage deal. I lost a lot of money. My principals cost me $4,000 on that sausage deal, just to let you know. That the sausage people were going to pay me $4,000 to advertise on 4 live streams. But they didn't. They told me I couldn't wear the team asshole hat. I couldn't say the word retard. I couldn't call people trash or garbage. And I said, well, this isn't going to work. You can take that $4,000 and stick it up your asshole. So my principles on sponsorships cost me $4,000 with the sausage people. So I'm trying to make some of that. I'm trying to make some of that up. So that's another reason why I agreed to do this. It's some kind of like a, you know what, you know, when you go to actually, I don't know what, I got to look into it more. I'm not sure if it's a straight loan thing. It's some kind of money thing where they loan you money or something. And, anyway, I'm not sure if it's that or, you know how sometimes when you buy something online, there'll be an option to enter your credit card number. Sometimes there might be an option to pay with PayPal, but then sometimes there'll be like a buy now, pay later option. Where, what are some of the big ones where you can the buy now, pay later things online? Y'all know what I'm talking. Klarna is one. Affirm. So I got to read more into this new thing. I'm not certain if it's more along those lines of like a Klarna or an Affirm thing, or if it's just a straight, you know, here's $400 and then you have to pay us back on this day. I'm confused as to whether, Afterpay I think is another one. I'm confused as to whether it's one of those things or if it's just more a straight loan where they just like deposit the money into your account and you pay it back. I'll have to look more into it. Let me see what was the name of it. Maybe y'all have heard of it. I had never heard of it. Let me see what it. Clover. Clover is the name of it right here. That. But I got to look into it before I think it's next week that I'm doing it. I think it's next week. Well, there's two. It's two sponsorship spots, but one of them is in February. The second one, it's two. So I have to do it twice, but once is in February. But I think it's next week that I do it the first time. Lou will be locked up with Diddy and the Venezuelan president. Why? I haven't committed any crimes. Am I being detained or something? What's going on here? Lou now works for the cartel. What are y'all talking about? Oh, a loan shark? No, I'm not. No, I'm not loaning anybody. I don't loan people money. I don't loan people, so don't ever ask me for a loan. I'll give you money. If I can't afford to give you money, I'm not loaning you money. Like, I don't loan. You know, if something's going on and you whatever, and I can help you out, I'll just, I'll give you the money. And then if you a month later or 6 months later, if you feel like you need to pay me back, you pay me back. But I don't ever, when I give somebody money, I don't ever consider it a loan, because I don't. That's an easy way to ruin a friendship or something. There, loaning friends money. If I give somebody money, that's what it is, a gift. And if they decide they want to pay me back, that's great. Might be a payday type loan thing, but not 100% sure. It's an instant cash advance thing. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like in the in the information they sent me yesterday. But I didn't spend. It was the end of the day yesterday. In fact, I was done working. I was in the kitchen, and I got an email, and I pulled it up on my phone, and it was, you have a sponsorship bid from blah blah blah. They said blah, blah, blah. So I just read it on my phone real quick. I didn't come back here and turn the computer on and go over all the details or whatever. So when I just briefly read it, I couldn't really tell if it was a one of those like buy now, pay later deals you see online, or if it was just a straight like loan. Probably a cash advance app that they connect to your bank account. Yeah, I know it said on there that that whatever it is, it's no interest. So regardless of if it was a buy now, pay later, or just a direct loan, it was interest free. So you only owe back what they give you. So I don't know how they would make money. Anyway, I got to look into it. But anyway, the point is that kind of thing is normally what I immediately turn down when it comes to sponsorship deals, and ad partnerships and things like that. But because I lost so much money on the sausage deal, and because it's coming up on the end of the season, so I guess I'm a sellout now. Every time I do an ad read, I get a million people that call me a sellout. But I guess this probably technically is me being a sellout. So the haters will be right this time. Will there be any of the Vegas trip that will be live streamed? I am definitely doing a Vegas live stream on Patreon, January 25th. I'm not promising to do any Vegas live stream on YouTube. Maybe I will, but I'm not promising that because I don't want to. Because we're not necessarily in control of our faculties for a good amount of the time that we're there. And so it's generally not a good idea for me to be live streaming in those scenarios. But I am going to live stream on Patreon on Sunday, January 25th from Vegas. And not just me. We'll all be in. That's the conference championship games are Sunday. The NFL conference championship games are January 25th. We'll be in Vegas. And we're going to all hang out and watch the conference championship games. And I am going to live stream that on Patreon. Yeah, Austin. Some companies that want you to some companies that want to partner with you are way more lenient than others in terms of how they want you to act during the ad read. Some give you a script, like a word for word script, like read this. Some just give you talking points where they're like, you can kind of do this in your own style, but make sure you mention these 5 things. And then others, like Manscaped, basically just say, do what you do. And those are the funnest ones to do. Those are the funnest ones to do. DraftKings is one that I told I wasn't willing to work with anymore. Not because they did anything wrong. They treated me great, business-wise and all that. But they were way too strict on way too many things. It was way too scripted. It got to the point where they didn't want any logos at all in the background. I wish I could remember which videos I did DraftKings sponsorships for, but I have a green screen. I just don't ever use it. But when I worked with DraftKings, they told me I couldn't have any logos at all present in the background while I was doing the ad read. Well, my entire background is logos, the helmet wall, and I wasn't going to take down so anyway, I ended up using a green screen every time I would do a DraftKings read, and then they had a specific script they wanted me to do. And honestly, they didn't pay great either. They weren't paying great. This was 4 or 5 years ago, but I think they were paying me like $250 per ad read or something like that. And it just got to be more of a hassle than it was worth for me to do it. And so I think I finished up that because I worked with them for 2 or 3 years in a row. And whatever it was, 2 or 3 years, I finished up that last year, and I emailed my guy at DraftKings, and I told him that I didn't want to do it anymore. The following year, it just wasn't worth it anymore. Hey, Lou, we need you to not be Uncle Lou while you promote our product on LouTube. Yeah, it wasn't necessarily that. Now, that's what the sausage people basically said. DraftKings didn't necessarily say that. They were very specific about what they wanted me to say. And then they had a longer list of things I couldn't say. And I think a lot of that has to do with legal issues around gambling. But anyway, it just became more of a hassle than it was worth with DraftKings. Like I said, they treated me great. I don't have anything bad to say about DraftKings. It just became more of a hassle for me to work with DraftKings than the amount they were paying. It just wasn't worth it. With the sausage people, they were just completely ridiculous. They wanted me to basically undo everything about myself. And I'm not doing that. People, there's a reason I have 75,000 subscribers. There's also a reason that I don't have 175,000. Like, I am who I am, and it's not for everybody. But, and I told the sausage guy, I said, I didn't go to you and ask you to let me to ask you to work with you. Like, I didn't find you. You found me. Like, you should have known. If you're a company and you're asking somebody to promote your product, you need to do a certain amount of due diligence as a company to know who you're working with. And they obviously didn't do that. Because 30 minutes into the first stream I was doing for the sausage people, they were blowing up my phone. Take the hat off, stop saying this word, stop saying that word, don't cuss, don't call teams or players garbage or trash. I didn't even respond during the stream. I acted like I didn't see it. I just kept doing the stream. And then afterwards, I got in touch with them, and they wanted me for the next 3 streams. They were like, don't wear this hat, don't say that word, don't cuss, don't do this. And I said, you know what? Keep your money. I'm not doing all that. People don't watch me. If people want that, they watch ESPN. Why? I mean, you can watch ESPN if you want to see somebody that's buttoned up and describes the game in detail and doesn't cuss and doesn't say a player is trash and all. Go watch it. Like, they're not watching me for that. I'll never understand how making money is selling out, but whatever. DraftKings is tough to work with. Yeah, you probably get that too, Bad Dog people. Every time you do an ad read, I sold out. The other one I like too is when people complain about the YouTube ads. I'm not watching this guy anymore. Every time I click on his video, it's a YouTube ad. First of all, I'm not in charge of that. Second of all, that's how I get paid. I mean, come on, man. You don't have to pay anything to watch me, but don't you think I deserve to get paid a little for what I do? Like, come on, man. Not the end of the world. You hit the skip button after 5 seconds. That's not the end of the world, man. So Yeah, or I'll tell them that. You know, you telling me you're so mad about YouTube ads that you're just going to quit watching YouTube instead of just paying $5 like you could pay the $5 a month and your ads will be gone. So you obviously aren't that frustrated if you're not even willing to pay $5 a month to get rid of them with YouTube Premium. You must not be nearly as frustrated as you're saying that you are. I don't have YouTube Premium. Now, here's what I will. I'll tell you this. Here's one thing that does piss me off about YouTube ads. Tell me if this has ever happened to y'all. You'll be watching YouTube. Well, a lot of the things that I watch on YouTube, I'm not really watching. I'm just listening to it. A lot of, college football shows or whatever. So I'm not really watching. I'm listening. The ads that really piss me off on YouTube are the ads that don't end. Have y'all come across any of these? There are ads on YouTube that are 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. I'm like, this isn't an ad. It's a video. This isn't an advertisement. This is a 20-minute. I'll turn YouTube on sometimes when I'm in the shower to listen to a podcast or something, and I'll leave the phone, on the bathroom counter, and I'll jump in the shower to take a shower while I'm listening to whatever college football show maybe that I'm listening to. And an ad will come on, but it never fucking ends. It just goes on and on and on. And I'm in the shower. I can't reach my phone. Like the skip option comes up 5 seconds into the ad, but I'm in the shower. I can't hit the skip button. But the ad is not really an ad. It's a fucking, some of these things are 20 and 30 minutes long. They're like infomercials that on TV. They're like 30 minutes of crypto shit or I don't even know what it is. That does piss me. YouTube should have some kind of hard limit. Like a commercial doesn't need to be any longer than 60 seconds at the most. Do you watch Joe and Rufino? I don't really watch them. I know who they are because I see clips of their show everywhere. But like I've never gone to YouTube or TikTok or whatever and searched for the Joe and Rufino show. But I know who they are. I see their clips on Twitter or TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Yeah, why does your algorithm think you're a cross-dresser, bud? Is that a little alarming, or I don't know. Might be a little alarming there. That might be a little alarming there. Iowa, Notre Dame, Southern Cal, Illinois, Virginia, Houston, all would have been more deserving and had a better chance of winning than the weak-ass SEC teams.
Me tar, you tar, returnation. 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 Me tar, you tar, returnation.
Thank you for that amazing contribution to the show. Oh no, Mike, I hope you survived that, man. That sucks. Yeah, the sausage people got big fucking mad. Big mad. But there was no way I was taking off that team. And here's the thing, I don't always wear the team asshole hat. I didn't purposely wear it during the sausage stream. I just, sometimes I wear that hat, sometimes I wear another a huge degenerate hat, whatever. So not wearing the team asshole hat is not really a big deal. I easily could have just worn a different hat. But the fact that they told me I couldn't wear it is what pissed me off. You know what else it's time to do? It's time to start checking the weather in Vegas for the last week in January. Make sure we're going to be okay out there. Don't want it to be too cold out there. Let's see what we got here. Right now in Vegas, it's about 60 during the day and about 45 at night. That's not too bad. Here's the projected temperatures for when we're there. 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. Low of 41, 41, 41, 42, 42. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can handle that. Plus, it's 72 degrees inside the casino. I've never been to Vegas. Wife keeps wanting to go. Well, you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. The cheapest way to go to Vegas is to have some kind of casino somewhere near you that also has properties in Vegas. You go to the casino near you 3 or 4 times over a 2 or 3 month period. Go gamble a few $100s each time you go. Make sure you're signed up for that property's player's card. And then when you start looking for rooms in Vegas, you stay at a property that is owned by the same company that owns the casino you've been going to, and you probably get free rooms. At the very least, you'd get extremely discounted rooms. Oh, shit, Mike. Yeah, that would suck if you can't go to the slobs. The SEC is the second best conference, bud. We went to Harrah's every 2 months down in Nashville. Yeah, Harrah's is owned by Caesars, and there's, I think, seven Caesars properties in Vegas. Harrah's, The Link, Flamingo, Cromwell, Planet Hollywood, Paris, Horseshoe, Caesar's Palace. 8. There's 8 Caesar's properties in Vegas. So if you do enough gambling at Harrah's Cherokee in North Carolina, you'll get free rooms in Vegas. Yeah, Harrah's Cherokee is owned by Caesars. So as long as you have a player's card and you've been using it at Harrah's, you just go to Caesars.com. Go to Caesars.com, create an account using your player's card number, and it tracks your points, and they're good at any Caesars property anywhere in the country. There's Caesars in it. There's Caesars properties in Atlantic City, Biloxi, Vegas. They're all over the place. They're in about 10 different states. You got a pay raise, Doolin? That's good. Yeah, all the Caesars properties are connected. Let me show you. Just go to Caesars.com. Click sign in. I'm already signed in, but you just click sign in. If you don't have an account, you'll have to create an account, and it's going to ask you for your player's card number. So you have to have your player's card to create an account. You enter your player's card number, create a password, the whole deal. Now you have a Caesars account. You go over here to book a hotel. And it says, where do you want to go? And it's got every property they own in the United States. Here's all the Vegas properties: Atlantic City, Reno, Nevada, Arizona, California, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Lake Tahoe, Laughlin, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, Virginia, Caesars, Windsor. I think that's in Toronto. I know it's in Canada. I think it's in Toronto. But anyway, you just click on the one you want to go to. So whatever. Planet Hollywood. Choose your dates. You just hit search, and the room prices will come up. And I always check flight prices before I book the room, because I can always get a free room in Vegas any day of the year. So when I as far as determining like what days I'm going to go to Vegas, that's determined by flight prices, because flight prices can vary by huge amounts depending on the day of the week that you fly. Like, it might be super cheap. Like, you might be like, maybe the plane ticket round trip to Vegas from where you're at, if you leave on Saturday, is $300. Whereas if you leave on Monday, it would be $500. So I figure out the plane ticket price first, figure out the days I want to go. Then I go to the Caesars website and book a room for those days. Waiting on this car just to show up. What does that mean? What's up, Octavian? Octavian, you got to call in tonight and tell me how Florida's getting every portal player in the country and y'all are going 100-0 next year. Yeah, Vegas trip's going to be fun. I'm excited. Well, we got 2.5 weeks, whatever it is today. Today's January 6th. 1 week, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2.5 weeks. We leave on the 24th. We leave on Saturday the 24th. The car adjuster. Oh, you said you're waiting on the car to show up. Appreciate all your streams. Helps take mind off real life. That's why I do them. Not because it helps you take your mind. I'm selfish. I do it because it helps take my mind off the real world. So believe me, I get it. I get it. No, I think Duel wrecked his car. And so he's waiting on a car adjuster to show up to assess the damage, I think is what he's trying to say. People have a hard time explaining things in internet comment sections. People have a tendency to assume that everybody knows what they're talking about all the time. And the reality is nobody knows what they're talking about ever. So Dula says, waiting on this car to show up. No one has any idea what that means. Then he types the car adjuster. That doesn't really mean anything either. So we're left in a position where we have to try to guess what he's talking about instead of him just telling us in one comment what he's talking about. He spreads it out over 5 or 6 different comments, not just Dula. A lot of y'all do that. Another thing y'all will do is y'all will leave a comment that says, remember what I told you last week? No, I don't. I have no idea what you told me last week. Or I'll upload a video covering 4 or 5 different topics or 4 or 5 different teams, and I'll get a comment that says, told you. Told me what? I don't even know who you are. What do you mean you told me? Yeah. Did you get my email? I don't know. I have no idea what. I mean, maybe. Do you want to be more specific? Did you get my email? Yeah. No, actually, I didn't get your email. Now that I think about it. You want to resend it so I can not get it again? I mean, does email ever not work? If you send an email to my email address, then I got it. I may not have read it. I may have read it and just ignored it. But if you send an email to someone's email address, They got it. It's, I don't know if you know this or not, but email, pretty reliable. It's pretty reliable. Another good one. Another good comment you get. This one happens on live streams a lot. They'll say, did you see what I asked you? Or they'll say, you see the question I asked you 5 minutes ago? No. But now I saw that. I saw you asking me if I saw it. So that was a waste of an opportunity for me to actually see it. Or they'll type something out. Like they'll type they'll type that out. Or something like that. I think DJ Lagway is going to Texas A&M. They'll type that out. I won't see it, or I don't read it, or whatever. And then 5 minutes later, they'll type this. And I will see that. That's all I'll see. A comment that says, "What do you think?" About what? Just in general? Or you want me to pick the topic? Or like, what? Anyway. I'm going to get out of here. Call-in show tonight at 9. I suggest you tune in. Should be a good one. Y'all can troll me about Georgia losing last week to Ole Miss, or talk about the upcoming semifinal games, or transfer portal, or whatever it is you want to talk about in the wonderful world of college football. Uncle Lou After Dark tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Give me a car. Talk some college football. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday. Let's try to be productive today. No matter what it is you're doing today, do it well. Do it well. All right, everybody. Have a great Tuesday. I'll see you tonight at 9 o'clock.